Hello, this is my first video. What I'm going to do is essentially take the old Jeep here and drive around roads and trails here in the area. The southern Arizona, southeastern southern Arizona area. The Jeep itself, 1981 AMC CJ5, originally purchased new by my father in 1981. September, I want to say. He had it for several years. Mainly, he was a hunter, so he mainly used it for that, to go out and scout and then, of course, camp out and hunt. I got it a few years ago, and the Jeep actually only has just under, or almost has 67,000 miles on it. The main reason is it is a base model, so it never had air conditioning. I am looking to put air conditioning in it, but that's another thing. What it does have, though, is it does have the General Motors 2.5 liter 151 Iron Duke. That's what AMC was putting in their base model vehicles from 80 through 82-ish, I want to say. Then after that, behind it is the SR4 4-speed transmission, manual transmission. Then the Dana 300 transfer case that does have a 4.0 to 1 low range gear set. The front axle is the original Dana 30 that has not been modified, is still open differential. The rear axle is the AMC Model 20. It does have Detroit locker and the Strange brand one-piece axles. They're doing some construction on the road by me. And the gear ratio is the original 373. As you might have noticed, it has street tires. Well, also has a 4-inch lift springs. Now, as you might have noticed, it has street tires with trim rings, and I know that is just wrong on a Jeep, but that's because I want to start driving it a little more on the street. And I do have a set of 31 1050 Super Swampers 15s that I was using, but they're noisy and ride pretty bad. But when I do my trail rides and stuff, I'll probably more likely put those back on for that. Let's see, there again, it's a base model, but my dad, in probably the first 3 to 4 years of having it, though, wanted to make it look a little better. So he had some bling, you know, the chrome bumper, chrome hood latch, hinges, windshield rest, rocker panels, that thing. And this Olympic aftermarket brand was pretty prevalent back in that day. Now, it did have the wheel flares on it, but those pretty much were crumbling, so took those off. Haven't put another set on yet. Let's see what else. Well, it also normally has a chrome push bar and some off-road lights, but unfortunately these 151 Iron Dukes had a built-in problem by General Motors where the cam gears are made of nylon or plastic, and essentially they wear out at a very low mileage. And even with only going on 67,000 miles, it's getting a lot of noise from the engine. So it's going in the shop probably in the next week and a half to have that dealt with. So it may be a good month or better before I'm able to do another video. Okay, well, let's see, that's all I can think of right at the moment. So I will go ahead and get the camera in hand and get a little closer look at some stuff. Okay, excuse my hand. Well, as mentioned here, we'll get a little closer look. There again, the infamous 151 2.5 liter Iron Duke. As you can see, there's no air conditioning. Compressor, which I'm not sure where to do with that, but that's yet to be dealt with. I've tried to find the brackets though, but unfortunately all the 81 or 8081 Pontiac Sunbird, Chevy Monzas, Buicks, Oldsmobiles that would have this engine seem to be pretty much gone, so I may have to make brackets. The power steering, I did add that. That did not come with it. But anyway, moving right along. Oh, and the hard top. The vehicle did come with a canvas top, and which lasted for many years. This hard top my dad bought probably there again in the first 1 to 3 years of owning the Jeep, and it's an aftermarket made by Acme, which we know that is the same company that the Coyote used to try and take out the Roadrunner. And this swing out two jerry can swing out tire holder is there again from that era. That is the first set of tires that my dad bought for it, the BF Goodrich. That tire is probably, I don't know, late 80s, early 90s. Anyway, then when we go inside, and there it is, Monster Pacific Punch, do not leave home without it. And that is an add-in center console. There again, purchased by Dad in the early days. Do have an old power inverter that I was running an actual compressor off of back in the air down, air up days. I'm not sure if it still works, but anyway, and we'll go around to the other side. Yeah, I added that third brake light there in the middle of the tire. It's currently just running off of the trailer wiring, so it's on with the right side brake light. It blinks. Now there's the add-on AC unit. As you can see, the tubes just come to an end, so it's not hooked up yet, but it is mounted. So, and that is actually the original little carpet kit that came with it new. Got a little hole right here, something went through it. Now, as you can see, the seat's missing. I took that out just to make room. Typically only one person in it, but I do have the seat if it needs to come out. I don't know if you can see in the back there, I got a makeshift hold down for the back two of the top. The original ones broke, and I was afraid it was actually going to fall off. And there again, the original Dana 30. And you can't see much from here, but the Dana 300 transfer case and the Model 20. Okay, well, I think that sums it up. So there again, like and subscribe, and hopefully you like my video, and we'll go from there. Thank you. Bye-bye.